Hi and welcome to my year in review, my Criterion Collection marathon. My partner and I watched in excess of 260 Criterion Collection films on the Criterion channel, and these are my favorites in this year in review for the month of April 2024. Check it out. My number 5 is Harry Carey. This is a majestic film about nobility and ethics and personal integrity and the unfairness of our world and societies that are built on pecking orders and the injustices and corruption that come with believing that there's a stratification in society, that people are less than other people. And other people don't face any justice whatsoever because they're above it, because they're rich or they're powerful. If you want to see what nobility and absolute cool looks like, watch the performance of Natsura Nakadai as Hanshiro, a samurai who lives by the samurai code and is just regal in this performance. He's outstanding. This film is riveting. Can't recommend it enough. This is my April 2024 number 5.
今さらそれを申してどうなる。たとえどのような魂胆があっても押して無拍子にでも腹は切らせる。いや、笑うやつは勝手に笑うがいい。人それぞれの心など到底計り知れるものではない。呵責なき幕府の制約のため罪なくして死刑を滅ぼされ奈落の底に喘ぎうごめいている浪人者の悲哀など異色に憂いのない人には所詮わからん。よまいごとはそれだけか。武士の面目などと申す者は単にその上辺だけを語る者。控えろ、継母半四郎。どうした
さあ、もう時刻ゆえあげましょう。
いいかい嬉しいが神田明ごめんつかまつ。
My goodness, this movie. This is In the Mood for Love, a 2000 film by Wong Kar-wai, and it is just magic. Now, this is a controversial pick in this house because the plotting of this film is a little opaque, obscure, But if you let the visuals of this film and the performances and the costuming and the settings wash over you almost like a music video, it's an incredible, magical experience. It's desperately sad and romantic, and I don't want to give anything away, and it can feel a little tough to follow at times because it's such an unusual plot. I want to see this film again and again just for the gorgeousness of this film. Maggie Cheung and Tony Leung Chiu they're just magical. They're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous people. And Maggie Cheung in particular is an icon, a style icon. This film is breathtaking. And again, if you're not looking for a very straightforward romantic plot, this is your film, strictly for the visuals and the sensory experience it provides you alone. Watch this film.
我冇諗過你真係會中意我。
我都冇諗過，嗰陣時係想知佢哋點開始。而家我知，原來好多嘢會不知不覺。 翻去俾佢電話我，唔使講嘢㗎，講三聲。
This is a very difficult film, but it's also an incredibly rewarding one. And it's directed by Samuel Fuller, who also did The Shock Corridor. And we watched both of them. And this one, to me, edges out Shock Corridor. It's about a woman who was involved in prostitution. This is not giving anything away beyond the trailer. And she moves to a small town to change her life, basically. And what she encounters in the small town is a replication of the kinds of corruption and graft and crime that she fled in so-called respectable society, and particularly respectable society in the most affluent. This film rings very, very true to me. He was doing some really, really edgy work, Samuel Fuller, in exposing the hypocrisies of American and Western societies, how wealth is that fig leaf that hides all sorts of extreme behavior. It's very, very much a film for our times. If you have not seen this film, you'll understand what I mean when the credits roll. This is an astounding film, powerful and painful, but worth a watch.
The shock and shame story of a night girl, starring Constance Towers. The Naked Kiss, a motion picture not for the squeamish, but powerful entertainment for those who enjoy reality in the raw.
When I came to this town, I was a prostitute. Next morning, I quit. Those bonbons aren't there just to serve drinks, you know.
I know.
Get compliments, clothes, cash. And you meet men you live on, and men who live on you. And those are the only men you'll meet.
The Naked Kiss, when a woman bears what she really is.
What were your relations with this woman?
I was her business manager.
Darling, when I ask you a question, I want the right answer!
I washed my face clean the morning I woke up in your bedroom.
You got morals in my room?
I saw a broken down piece of machinery. Nothing but the buck, the bed, and the bottle for the rest of my life. I'm trying your side of the fence. Is there a law against it? Is there anything wrong with it?
This might be the only X-rated film I'm including in any of these lists for my year-end review, but In the Realm of the Senses, a 1976 banned movie, is forming this list for April. This movie is something else. It is definitely X-rated, not meant for children or anyone with delicate sensibilities, but it is a fascinating study of a couple on the edge. And I think no one does that kind of study better than Nagase Oshima, the director of this film. It's hard to explain in a way that isn't completely X-rated as well, but it's basically about a woman who joins a household and has a past as a prostitute, and basically takes up, and again, nothing beyond the trailer would inform you of, takes up with a man, and their relationship is extremely disordered, and there is a lot of excesses that they engage in. The visuals of this film are fascinating, and like I said, it is very, very X-rated. But it's something to see. It is it'll stay with you weeks, months, years after you've watched it. And it explores people who are living on the absolute edge and pushing themselves further and further. And again, that exploration of doomed couples is something that this particular director does like nobody else. Highly recommend this film. Don't let kids watch it, but it is a fantastic find by the Criterion Collection. It's almost lost in the sense that it got banned just about in every geography, and would have been lost to the sands of time had not the Criterion Collection rescued it and restored it quite beautifully. In the Realm of the Senses, 1976.
What is it?
安倍貞。
なんだ俺、可愛いって言ってるじゃないかよ。刃物握るよりも他のものを握った方がいいんじゃないのか。
旦那様。
お前、堅気の女じゃねえだろ。そうじゃ時間がもったいない。来な。
Even seeing the cover of this film gives me shivers. This one is in contention for my top film of the year. I still haven't decided. I'm going to keep thinking about it, but this film was an absolute revelation. This is by Chantal Akerman. This is Jeanne Dielman. It's a 1975 film. It's in excess of 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours long. It was sold to me as a woman cooking and cleaning in her apartment in Belgium. And I thought, okay, but the reality of this film is it's beyond riveting. It is a slow burn that builds to a crescendo you won't expect. And Chantal Akerman, may she rest in peace, is a fantastic filmmaker in that she provides you with a glimpse into the reality of women's lives, the confining, claustrophobic realities of women's lives that very rarely get committed to film in the cinema. This is a slow burn that pays off so magically. You watch her going about her daily routine. She's precise, she's organized, and then you slowly start to see the cracks in her life. It bears very careful watching, and like I said, you will not expect where it goes. This is a fantastic masterpiece, one of the best films I've ever seen. This is my number one for April 2024. Watch Jeanne Dielman. My top 5 for April 2024 are Harry Carey, In the Mood for Love, The Naked Kiss, In the Realm of the Senses, and Lady Snowblood 2. Thanks for watching this Year in Review Marathon. Next up, we have May 2024 and my top 5 for that month. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. Please subscribe, share it with a friend. I really appreciate you listening. Thanks so much, and have a great day.